And what would any Olympic conversation be without my favorite third place hammer throwing female, Gwen Berry?
Yeah.
So, what's been revealed now is that Gwen Berry has had a bit of a history of sending highly offensive, racially insensitive tweets.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I think it's important for our listener to understand and understand about the way that we view the world. When you put yourself out there, you're putting your whole self out there. Mm-hmm. When you decided to run for public office,
that's it.
Everything that you've said and done leading up to that,
it's fair game.
It's fair game. And we have to be really careful as a country, and we have to be really careful as individual communities of who we listen to and who we prop up for leadership positions. If you're Puma, you have to be really careful with who you give endorsement deals, and you should probably do a little bit of back checking about the type of person that you want to endorse.
Mm-hmm.
When people are beating from the top of every mountain, I support this person XYZ, you should really understand the person who you're supporting. Because I have a problem with wholeheartedly supporting anybody that says, shout out to all the females that's gonna get drunk, get wrecked by 4 dudes, then cry rape this weekend.
Whoa.
It's a quote from Gwen Berry's tweets.
Okay.
I have a hard time supporting somebody who in jest says, I'm about to rape my lunch.
Okay.
I have a hard time supporting somebody saying, just saw this girl wearing heels with white socks. What the hell? Hashtag Chinese people.
Wow. Wow.
I have a hard time supporting someone who says, Mexicans just don't care about people. My mother-in-law is Mexican-American.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is half Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time with somebody who says, this little white boy being bad as hell, I would smack his ass, then stomp him. Hashtag white people kids.
Mm-hmm.
So this is somebody who is trivializing rape,
mm-hmm.
making highly racially insensitive comments,
but yet protesting for racial injustice.
And trivializing
cool story.
Child abuse.
Cool story. Cool messenger. Yeah.
Okay. Is this who
this who
we
want
collectively
to
want?
This is who we want to follow
as a spokesperson for racial injustice. The person who's perpetuating it themselves.
Which brings me to another tweet that that old Megan Rapinoe had 10 years ago. By the way, if you want to cancel people, I mean, this is the world that we live in. And if you're the woke left, you have to understand that when the woke left people also say stuff 10 years ago, then they're fair game to get canceled. These are not our rules, by the way. These are their rules.
You never heard me say anything about canceling her.
No, not at all.
I just think you have to hold people accountable who are spokespeople for movements.
Megan Rapinoe, the one on the soccer team, the Pied Piper of them all, she's the one that made a tweet referring to another teammate, saying basically that she had an expression on her face. It goes somewhere along the lines of, when you make that face or when you have your eyes like that, you look Asian. Huh? Now, this player is part Asian, by the way, but who she was referring to. But, I mean, this is the person that doesn't want to stand for the country, for her country, to stop racial injustice, and these are the kind of comments that you've made. Now, look, it's 10 years ago. It's one thing, okay, and you and I are on the same page. Like I don't want to cancel anybody. I'm willing to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. If it was 10 years ago, we have all evolved and changed over time. I get it. But these are your rules.
You would talk about insensitive. It's a pretty insensitive thing to do.